What a day. I have not videoed anything really today. We had my grandma's actual burial this morning at the National Cemetery at Jefferson Barracks. And then I started driving after that. So I have been driving for quite a while. I drove, I have like 470 miles to go. So I've driven about 600 miles today. It's 9:45 p.m. I'm in none other than a Holiday Inn Express. Man, I wish somebody needs to reach out to Holiday Inn Express and get them to sponsor me or something, because they're my favorite hotel for sure. And since it's like a Monday night, the rate wasn't horrible. It's a really nice Holiday Inn Express. I think it's brand new. I got McDonald's right now. So I walked in, and I didn't reserve it first, but I already had it pulled up on the app, and I knew how much it was going to be. I walk in, I hear the lady at the desk on the phone telling somebody what the AAA rate is, and it was over $10 more than what the app, because I have the member app, said. So I asked her what the best rate was. She called, we have left her 2-queen suite, and whatever the rate was, it was like $30-something higher than what the app said. So I booked it right there. So I have a 2-queen suite. I'm sitting on a nice couch. It's a big room. Don't need it. Not going to be here that long, but they have the best showers. They got the best beds, and I'm looking forward to having a good nap. So everything's great at the Holiday Inn Express so far. I've only been here like 10 minutes though. After I checked in, I ran over to McDonald's. Not great there. There was like one person in line in the drive-thru before me. I ordered a crispy chicken sandwich deluxe meal. It's crazy how much everything has gotten now. It was like $11.25 for a sandwich. This little fry, this is like the medium fry and a medium tea. $11.25 is crazy. And they told me it's going to be a little bit for the chicken. I waited at least 10 or 15 minutes. But I think the fries had been there in the bag the whole time, because the fries are like cold. And McDonald's fries are great hot. They're not so good cold. But I'm hungry, so whatever. So I don't know. I'm not going to get up like super early tomorrow, but I will probably be on trail tomorrow night. So depending on, I think the rental car place closes at 5. So as long as I can get there before like 4 o'clock, or enough time for them to still drop me off at the trail, I think I'll probably just go ahead and do that. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to get dropped off and do a mile and then camp. Depending on what time it is, I would love to get there early enough to make it to Glastonbury Mountain so I can sunset and sleep on Glastonbury Mountain. But that's 10 miles of 2,500 feet of climbing. So I don't think I'm going to get there early enough in the day to do that. I don't know. So we're just going to play it by ear and see. There's a chance I'll just go to bed. If I'm only going to do a mile or so anyway, if I can, and there's a hotel, like a hiker hotel that's really like $60 a night there, and they do free rides and everything. So there's also a chance that I'll just drop the rental car off and then go to this hotel if they have availability, and then start early Wednesday and have a full day Wednesday. So I don't really know what I'm going to do yet tomorrow, but I know that I'm here now. I know that leaving home was, I hugged my dog and told her to only be 6 weeks, because she knows exactly what I'm saying. She knew when I was packing stuff up, something was up. She's been following me around since yesterday, as soon as I started cleaning stuff and organizing stuff to leave. But anyway, she did really good after being gone for, she jumped right back like nothing, like I never left within a few hours after being gone 4.5 months. So I should only be 6 more weeks, so everything's going to be good there. My heart is in Sturgis right now. My heart is not on the trail. My friends are all out there and going out there, and they've been sending me messages, and this would have been my 10th year in a row being at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally if I would have gone. So it really sucks missing out on that this year. But, I got to finish this hike, and I don't want to prolong it anymore. I want to enjoy what I have left, and I think it's going to I hope it's going to be the most enjoyable part of the hike, this last part. I know it's going to be the prettiest and the hardest. As much as I want to get it done, I've been thinking a lot while I was driving today, and I don't want to rush through it. I want to take my time and enjoy it, because this is the experience. I did so much to make this experience happen. I don't want to wish it away. So I'm going to try to take my time and, not kill myself and really enjoy this last 580 miles. I don't know. I'm looking forward to being in the whites. I'm a little intimidated by the whites just because everybody talks about them. But, everybody talks about a lot of parts of the trail, and it's never really that bad. So we'll see. Moss hiked out, just updates on others. Moss hiked out of where I'm at on trail today. So if I get on trail tomorrow night, she'll be 2 days ahead of me. I think the girls, Roadrunner and Cheeseball and Fox, are probably about the same place as she is. I don't know if they've met, but I know they're about the same place. So they'll all be just a couple days ahead of me. I heard from Come Along today. He's also at the same spot, about the same spot they were. He was hoping to be sunset and have dinner at the fire tower that I was just mentioning as well tomorrow. So everybody who's anybody on trail, all my friends are just going to be a few days ahead of me. So hopefully I can kind of catch up with some of them. Probably won't catch Come Along though. He's making miles. He took 3 weeks off and he's already caught up with everybody. So I know I'd like to catch him though. We'll see. Let's see what else. Oh, I wanted to thank my Aunt Sandy and Uncle Neil for some trail magic they gave me. And also Linda, thank you very much. Linda gave me some trail magic as well. I don't know. I'm missing my dog already. It's going to take a day or two to get back into the groove of trail life after being at home. But I think that's all I have for now. So I'll talk to you all tomorrow, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to eat the rest of my cold fries. Have a good night. Good morning. I'm in the rental van, but I'm still in the hotel parking lot, and it is 8:15 a.m. I had some thoughts of maybe getting up at really early, getting to Bennington in time to turn the car back in, and also make it to the trail to hike 10 miles of climbing. And man, that's just not in the card. Let me tell you, I woke up and I looked at the clock. It was already like 6:30, 6:40, I think. And there was a time change yesterday, so it's only an hour, but I'm still getting used to a little bit of difference. I was awake till midnight. And yeah, I'm just slow this morning. I'm not really feeling great. I don't really know why or what's wrong. I just feel a little off. Nothing in particular, just feel a little off. It's probably my body rebelling for having to go back into the woods. There's a saying on trail that town makes you weak. And I think that's very true. You go to town for a day or two and it makes you weak. But I don't know. I also don't want to. It's hard enough going from being off trail for 8 or 9 days. Today I guess is my 8th day off trail. It's hard enough going from being off for a while, being home, to jumping right back in. I don't want to push it too much. I don't want to, I need to be kind to myself and keep my head in the game and all that. So I don't know. I've already been thinking about, well, here's the deal. I really would like to sunset and sunrise, so sleep at Glastonbury Mountain. Only way to do that is to do it just a 10-mile day, because it's 10 miles from where I need to get back on trail. So there's no way I'm making it today. I've still got 8 hours of driving, I think, and yeah, there's just no way I'm making it, because I've got 8 hours in the car. It's already 8:20 a.m. So I don't know. There's a chance. I'm really torn. Part of me wants to just go get on trail, just do the 1.5 into the first shelter tonight, get up tomorrow and start hammering away at the days. There's also a 15-mile camp option tomorrow, or like 14 and a half or something. So I don't know. I'm gonna see how I feel in a little bit and get some miles under my belt here, and then I may see if the Catamount Hotel in Bennington has a room tonight, because they're like $60 rooms. That way I can go ahead and get the car turned in, get that done. The Catamount does free shuttles to the trail in the morning. So then maybe I can just start early tomorrow, a fresh day, either do 10 to Glastonbury and then do the sunset and sunrise there. Or if I'm feeling good and it's early, just push at least 15 the first day. I don't know. I'm really torn. Just getting back in the mindset of making miles is tough. And then I pop open the social media and I see people that I've been hiking around for a long time, on and off, that are summiting Mount Washington, through with the whites. And it's like, man, everybody I know is up ahead of me now. I guess that's what happens though when you take 8 or 9 days off trail. So anyway, it is what it is. By the time you all see this, I'm sure I'll be well into the whites as well, hopefully. I don't know. That's it for now. Just wanted to give you all a morning update, and I guess I'm going to listen to my audio book and get this GPS rolling and start making more miles towards Vermont. Alright, I've been in New York for a while. It is, what time is it? It's like 1:30. I'm on track to be back in Bennington, Vermont at about 4 o'clock. So my intention all afternoon has been just to get to the rental car place, let them drop me off at the trail, and do like the 1.5 miles into the shelter. Every time when I'm driving, I'm okay, but every time I've stopped today and got out of the car, I just haven't felt very good. So I just stopped here, made a quick stop at a gas station, and I don't know, when I get out of the car and walk around, I'm feeling kind of just lightheaded and almost feverish. I don't really feel bad, I just feel weak and blah. So I decided to go ahead and call the Catamount Hotel or Motel and see if they have any vacancies for tonight for hikers in Bennington, and they do. It's only $60 to stay there, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to Bennington and drop the rental car off, and then stay in town tonight, because I was only gonna make 1.5 miles anyway. Hopefully I can get a good night's sleep tonight, feel better in the morning, and then get started early in the morning and get a full day tomorrow. So that's my plan now, and I've reserved a room, so I don't guess that's gonna change. So first things first, I gotta get to Bennington before Enterprise closes, so I can, that's a couple hours from now. I don't have a whole lot of time to spare though, so I better get going so I can get this car dropped off and get all that sorted out. Alright, I'll see y'all in a bit. I'll show you around a little bit in Bennington. I don't plan to do really anything other than maybe go get something to eat later. And actually, I won't have a vehicle then, so I don't know what I'll do about that. So I'll figure it out later, and I'll let you all know what I decide to do. Alright, I made it to Bennington. I don't have the rental car anymore. So I got here about almost 2 hours ago, turned in the rental car. Enterprise brought me here to the Catamount Motel, which is actually pretty nice. It's a hiker hotel. It's only $60 for one hiker, but you get your own room, and it's a little dated, but it's actually pretty decent. I don't feel very well. Nothing particularly wrong. I just feel tired and like weak and blah, a little feverish maybe, not really. So I laid down for about an hour and a half, and now I'm going to try to find something to eat. So I'm going to go into this gas station next door and see what they have, but then I'm probably going to be walking that way. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, so more motorcycles. It's killing me. I want to go to Sturgis. Anyway, I got a vitamin drink. Nourishment's got to make me better. Actually, once I'm out of the sun and just walking in the shade here, and I've had a few drinks of this, I don't feel bad at all. Actually, I feel fine. I think probably what I really need is just some decent food for the last 2 days since I left the cemetery yesterday morning. I've pretty much eaten chips and candy while driving. I had McDonald's at 9:30 last night, as you all saw, but I didn't eat much. So I think partially I just need some nourishment. I asked the guy in the gas station where a good place to eat was, and he suggested the avocado pit. He said it's just right down here, right before you get to the traffic signal. He made it sound like it was close. Like, I feel like I've already gone further than I was expecting. And now it's a downhill, which, the downhills are fine. It's coming back. But anyway, it's not a big deal. I need to get used to some walking. Let's see. Several people have been asking me about my ankle. I haven't been walking with a pack or on like uneven ground, but my ankle's been fine the last several days. I don't feel strong, no issues. Hopefully that remains to be the same once I get into the woods. Overall, as far as ailments like knees, ankles, things like that, I feel good. I think the break probably did me good for that. I hope I'm not getting sick. But, I haven't really been sick other than like for a couple hours in Harper's Ferry for the last 4 or 5 months. So it wouldn't be abnormal to have a little bit of a malady in this time period. So I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. If I don't get to it, I'm going to have to stop videoing for a minute and check the distance on Apple Maps. I'll be back again. All right, I already feel better. So, after walking down the avocado pit, sitting on a picnic table just in front is Scrunch and Radio. You may remember them from a couple of the pictures that were in the video in Great Bennington. So I've been off trail. They said they've just been taking it easy the last week or so. So it was good to run into people that I know already. We sat there, I ate. There was a couple other hikers I didn't know. They all were going back to the trail just to do the 1.5 into that first shelter. The first 3 hikers were trying to get an Uber XL. It wasn't working out, so they just started walking. While they were still there, like they passed this girl as she was coming in to get a go order. She was walking out, and it was just Radio, Scrunch, and I sitting there. And she's like, "Hey, do any of you guys need a ride back to the trail?" So they were like, "Yes." And then she's like, "Do you guys need showers or anything?" Like, she was so nice. They said as much as they wanted to shower, they needed to get back to trail because they haven't been making many miles, and they were meeting someone at the shelter tonight. So they passed on the showers and all that, but they did go with her to give them a ride. So Bennington, nice people already. So I am gonna head back to the hotel where I'm going now, and I'm just gonna probably take a shower. Maybe not. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow morning to take a shower. I'm just gonna lay down and listen to the rest of an audiobook and just kind of rest, relax for the evening. I may run back in that gas station and get another Gatorade. My goodness. This is just a little hill I'm walking up, and I'm already huffing and puffing. I can definitely tell that I have been off trail for 8 days or so. Tomorrow's gonna be rough. Oh, one other thing. So think all the way back, for those of you that have been with me for a while, the Mount Cameron Fire Tower in the Smoky Mountain National Park. There were 2 section hikers. They camped in the fire tower with me. One was named Primetime, and she is from Indiana. And she has been planning to do a winter section hike up somewhere up north. Not a winter, a summer section hike further north. So I've been talking to her on and off and seeing if we can link up our plans. So she is coming from Indiana, and she's planning to leave in the morning, and she'll be heading up here. So I looked on the map about where I would be and told her a parking lot. So cell signal is going to be kind of sketchy, but we are going to try to link up Thursday and she may hike with me for a couple days. So hopefully that all works out. And according to the hikers that I just met up with down here, apparently we are in a big bubble. They said all the hotels in town here and all the hotels in Manchester, everything was booked. The only thing that any of them could find was one room for like $240. That's too much for a hiker. All right, well, unless I think of anything else, have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out, I think, now, and come back tomorrow, or next time, tomorrow for me, and I'll be back on trail walking north, making some miles.